only won shots about, but in your opinion, what separates the elite from just the average?
I think it's a willingness to not accept mediocrity.
Okay.
And a willingness to put yourself out there, recognize your weaknesses, and know that you, despite a great, maybe coming in with a wonderful list of credentials, and I should play well. I think it's coming in humble enough to know that this is a hard game, and I'm going to have to. There's going to be blood, sweat, and tears in order to get to the top, and to realize that. I think great players have a really good ability to, in a healthy way, look in the mirror and figure out how they can get better without tearing out the foundation and destructing from the bottom.
Yeah, we've seen Tiger Woods do that a bunch, and we've seen a lot of players do that.
Right.
It's always amazing to me is to watch these guys, and they have success, and they change something to try to get better. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But I think you're right. I think it's what separates the elite is they want to continue to get better. That's what made you great. I mean, that had to be one of the things that made you so great. And your competition, you were so competitive, and you wanted to win.
Yeah.
Is that what made you so great?
Yeah, I wanted to win. Curtis Strange pretty famously said nobody ever remembers who finished a second, and he's right.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe your accountant does, your tax guy. But,
Yeah.
But when you look back over it, nobody's really talking about who finished second, and I just there's that delicate balance out here on the PGA Tour, the LPGA Tour to an extent too, that you can make a lot of money and not win a lot of golf tournaments.
Yeah.
And so I think it's kind of a gut check and a heart check.
Well, you say that I won 5 times, and someone says, "What would you do different?" I said, "I'd have won more." I mean, I kind of I had 9
more.
I had 9 seconds, and 9 thirds. So I mean, I was there. I just and I was comfortable in when I got in contention. I just something now that I look back and I've been a TV golf guy and I've analyzed everything, and I was like, I wish I'd have known that when I was playing.
I mean, I wish I dug deep. I wish I had a better playoff record because that would have made a huge difference. I was not very good in playoffs.
Yeah, I didn't want to say 3 and 5, but it was 3 and 5. But
I know I wasn't very good.
Yeah, but you were 5 and 1 in singles in Solheim Cup, so you were able to do it face to face. So I mean,
that's a good point.
And that's the hard part. I mean, we can always look back and say what we could have done better, and I think that's just what made us so competitive. And I had a really good stretch.
Sure.
And someone asked me the other day, I mean, when I got in contention, I was always comfortable. It was really weird, I guess because I was playing well. Yeah. And I felt uncomfortable when I was on the cut line. And then when I kind of quit playing, you're totally uncomfortable towards the end there. You were injured is why you kind of quit playing. But, you went to Furman, you went 5 times, you were a 3-time All-American. You've got to be really so proud to see Furman women's golf coming back the way they're coming back. Jeff Hall's done an incredible job. Kelly Hester did a great job getting it going in that direction, and Jeff's continuing on. You got to be so proud of them.
I'm really proud of them, not because of what they've done as a golf program, but because what they've done as true student athletes.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to go to Furman. It's hard to get in the door, and it's even harder to play top-level college golf. And like Natalie did, I mean, and just about everybody graduate in 4 years. That's a big deal.
And that was one of my goals.
Yeah, mine too. And that was also, when you went to Furman, that was the expectation.
Okay.
There was one woman prior to me going there that went to Furman and did not get a degree.
Is that right?
And you didn't want to be number 2.
No.
You did not want to be number 2.
No, and Pat Summitt, all her players graduated. So I mean that's it's part, and that's what part of this podcast is. When these kids, when they get to college, it's a job. It's more of a job now than when we played. It's so much different than